Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Hi, this is Oddball1975 and today I've got a TDM for you on Aftermath. This was a fun, challenging TDM in which me and Pokey were saddled with some really useless teammates. So I had to go quite hard and play quite well to win the game. Now, I actually enjoy that. I enjoy when my teammates are rubbish. I've said before in other videos, I like the challenge of trying to win when you've got rubbish teammates. Many of my friends hate having rubbish teammates and like to pub stomp game after game after game and win easily. Now to me, something's always more fun if it's challenging. The more difficult it is, the more fun I derive out of it. Maybe I'm just strange like that, maybe it's my age, because a lot of the younger players I play with, especially the younger guys, they get their gratification out of absolutely annihilating the other team, destroying them. Whether they were a challenge or not doesn't matter. They want to score really highly, they want to get their big score streaks in, they want to really dominate and decimate the opposition. Now, for me, when we win too easily, it's not that much fun. You know, I could quite happily post game after game of ridiculous pub stompy games. Because when we play in a six-man party, we pub stomp a lot. I'd just like to apologise for the background noise. The zoo is in full swing today and Evil has been very noisy today. So you may hear some background noises. Currently the dogs are all loose in the house. Evil's making noises. There's going to be some background noises in this video. So I do apologise if that offends you. But if you tune into my channel enough, you'll know that I record in pretty much a zoo environment. Now my Xbox is making noise because I haven't switched it off. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I like a challenge, but a lot of people don't. Now that makes it very difficult for people who make Call of Duty, because a game that's too casual, there's no challenge. A game that's too hard, and there's no gratification for the people who want to win game after game after game. So where do you set the boundaries? You know, how do you work that out? Because one size does not fit all in this community. Now, I like Black Ops 2 for the fact that generally on the whole TDM isn't that challenging. It's okay, it's a bit of fun, but we don't tend to get into games that are ridiculously difficult and almost impossible to win. But there's enough of a challenge that it's at least interesting enough. And if I want a challenge, I can go into League play. Now that's the beauty of League play. League play is the playlist where I go when I want to challenge myself game after game after game. If I'm on public TDM, I'll probably get one game an hour that's a reasonable challenge, or I'll run into 2 or 3 guys in an evening that are either better than me or as good as me. And on the whole, quite ironically, it's usually the guys that have ridiculous stats that are the ones that don't turn out to be that good and just rage quit when things don't go their way. You tend to find if they get killed on their first attempt to get their VSAT, they're gone. Especially in Domination. Domination is so full of people that don't want a challenge, don't want a full game. They just want to get their streaks in and they just want to decimate a lobby. And if you kill them off that first streak, they'll just give up there and then, disappear off and find themselves an easier lobby. Now those guys definitely don't want a challenge, because they run away, tail between their legs as soon as they find a challenge. You all know the guy I'm talking about, the guy with the 4+ KD, maybe even 5+. Who claims to be God, but vanishes as soon as he dies. And when you look at his stats after the game, you realise he had a heavily negative win-loss. I've never understood this KD-orientated mindset that comes with Call of Duty players. People who quit out of games to protect their KD when it's barely even 2+. people who, cream over the fact they've got a 4+ KD. I don't know who they're trying to impress with this. I really don't. KD doesn't matter. A good player will spot if you're a good player or not. It's as simple as that. And faking your stats is just going to make you look like an idiot when someone good comes along and trolls you. But they continue to do it. People continue to go into bot lobbies, boost, rage quit, quit early. All those things to protect bullshit stats rather than face the challenge. They certainly wouldn't have stayed in this game where with 2 kills for the enemy team to go, still haven't taken the lead, and at no point in this game were we in the lead. However, right at the death, we managed to pull it back. I was quite surprised actually. I didn't think we were going to win this one, but we did, just. And that game was a reasonable challenge. And I didn't get the best of KDs. I died a few more times than I would have liked to. But that's all for this video. And it was a fun, challenging game in which we pulled it back right at the death and took the lead. Right at the death. Pokey actually moaned at me because I killed those guys just as he had someone in his sights. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching.